So I'm really excited to have Chris being our guest speaker at our local link event coming up in August. Chris, I know I'm excited. I know our community is really excited. But for those people who don't know you, can you share a little bit about your background and your experience with us?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Kylie. Appreciate the opportunity. And hey, guys, how are you? I look forward to seeing you up there in Brisbane next month. So my name is Chris Hekeik. I'm the chief storyteller and founder at Modemedia. We've been around for 25 years, 26 years since 99, and very proud to boast of a national agency right across Australia. A business that started from a garage, would you believe, all those years ago. Today, very proud of what we've achieved as a team. So what we are an end-to-end design agency. So right from inception, strategy, into billboard to whatever you want to do online. Um, the team and I are very, very passionate about what we do. We love, love, love doing designs. We love bringing dreams to reality, and that's what we do. Yeah,
Yeah, amazing. And I think like one of the things that our audience is going to be particularly interested in is that longevity in business. So like more than 25 years is amazing. And
yeah.
like you said, like you've started from your garage and you've really come and progressed. So I guess over that period of time, what's kind of changed the most in how businesses show up, whether it's online,
Yeah.
through digital, through assets and things like that?
Great question, Kylie. I mean, over 25, you'd imagine when we started, there was no websites. Websites are non-existent and emails just started. So over 25 years, things have changed. I know one thing for sure that hasn't changed, it's service. It's how we treat our customers, and I love how we treat our customers. And probably our middle name is care and integrity because we just love caring. We're very integrous. But from a marketing point of view, I think the big thing is, and this is what I'll be talking about on at your session. I've prepared a really, really cool word about making noise in a congested market. I think today we forget to be clear, we forget to be on point with our messaging and making sure that we cut through the vortex of all this information that pops at us every day. The
Yeah,
big
amazing.
mistake that we do, the biggest mistake that we all make is we try to say so much that we say nothing at all.
Hmm.
So being clear is really important. And you look at the digital world, and I think it's embracing things like LinkedIn or Instagram or any other social channel, because what it does, it allows your customer to see you and for your business to be top of mind. But making sure that whatever we put in front of them is as clear as possible so they actually get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess my experience with working with you, with working in the team, is it's been really evident the care that you have for your clients, but also yourself as a business owner for your team as well. So I guess if you look at, I've been looking at the people who have registered, and we do have a few people who are kind of in that agency space as well. So I guess
Great.
from a business perspective, is there any kind of quick tips or insights that you could share around? How you've grown. I keep coming back to this amazing fact you've had this agency for more than 25 years. So, as a leader, like what are your insights there that you could share?
Yeah, it's a loaded question. There's so many things, but I think for us it's about ever changing and ever growing internally
Mm,
and learning about what the new trends are. The
yeah.
most important thing is to know internally that we're versed up and we're at the forefront of the industry. All the guys are really smart, but making sure that we know how to deliver that to the end user. The big thing again, we assume that they know what we're talking about. They don't, and that's what we're here for. The big thing, as I said before, is really, really caring about your customer. I think what we love is we love delivering and we love over delivering. It's just part of our culture. It's part of how we started the business, and I'll tell you more about that when we see each other. But service to me is the number one thing in branding. I talk about branding being a creative art, but I also talk about branding being a performing art.
I love that.
And I'll talk a bit more about that on the night. But what that's about is making sure that people are performing as per their brand.
Mm,
So many of us have these beautiful brands, but don't know how to answer the phone, or don't know how to treat a customer, or don't know how to get back to people. And I
mm.
think that's really, really important. The big thing
Yeah.
with business and 20, 25, 26 years, it is hard. Business is really, really difficult right across Australia. I was speaking at a conference just in Melbourne last week, and someone asked the question, what do you do when things get really hard, right? You just keep going and you
Yeah,
just
that's
keep your head up,
it.
right? Giving up is not an option.
Yeah.
What I love about what I teach is that I teach simple principles that help you escalate and build your business from an ongoing point of view. So
Mm.
you benefit, your team benefits, and making sure your customers are keep coming back. We've built a group of raving evangelists with our customers because they love Modemedia.
Mm.
They love our team. They love how we treat them. And I end all our presentations with this. I promise you one thing, we'll work very, very hard for you, and we'll always listen to you, and we'll always make sure you're happy. And that's
Mm.
a big promise, right? But this is how our business has evolved. The team, and I mean, you've met our team, Kylie.
Yeah,
Our
they're amazing.
team, they're passionate.
Yeah.
They're crazy modesters, right? So they're called modesters because that's all they think about is
Yeah.
mode. And when it comes to our customers, it's making sure we deliver.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
and I think we've forgotten how to do that in business today, and we get
Yeah.
busy, and it's like, no, it doesn't matter. This to me is the most important thing about business. So, yeah,
Yeah, amazing. And exactly that. Like I've met your team, they're amazing. And something, I don't want to give too many secrets away, but something that I found and was really impressive about your team is the longevity of your team. So
yeah,
you've had your team have been with you for such a long time, and
yeah,
particularly in marketing and in agency space, like we do tend to see a lot of movement. So I think that's a really
crazy.
great testament to to your leadership, to your business, and the amazing customers you have.
Yeah, I was going to say the big thing is, I mean, we've always looked after our people, number one,
Mm.
first and foremost. To give you an indication, I mean, our retention rate is incredible. I think it's on average about 14 years for
Hmm.
retention. So our senior creative started here when he was 18. He's now 41. That makes him 23 years in the business.
Yeah.
And our my EAPA Danielle, she's like a senior
Mm.
accounts lady who looks after brands. She's been with us for 17 years. The next guy down is 12 years, and so on and so forth. And I think that is a credit not only to myself and leading a team, but also to this team who morph together every day and do life together, creating amazing things.
Mm.
They're always there for each other, but I think it's important again because to make sure we build a culture of fun and I mean, the silliness that goes on in here is unbelievable, but the jokes and having time to just reflect and enjoy each other's company. So we have this thing on Monday morning, and we call it the huddle with Chris. And
Yeah.
we all laugh about it every Monday morning because everyone's like, massive weekend. We're going to come in and have a huddle where the
Yeah.
team all comes together and we talk about all sorts of stuff, like what happened on your Saturday night and what's going to happen this week and what needs to be delivered.
Mm.
And what I find it's really cool because I get to talk to them about some things that I'm working on. They get to talk to me about projects they're working on, but also too, if there's any concerns or anything that someone wants to talk about, it's a real comfort zone and
Mm.
a safe environment where we can talk about that. Building good culture and good teams. And I think, not I think, I know that that's why our designs are the way they are because
Yeah.
they
I
come
was
from the heart. They
just
come from
gonna
the
say
heart.
that. I think that like you said, like I've met your team, they're amazing, they're beautiful, and they're all exactly how you've described, so passionate about what they do. And I
Thank
think
you.
the whole benefit really of that though is it goes back to the customer. Like the customer gets the best result, the
Yeah.
customer gets a really, cohesive approach to their output. And at the end of the day, absolutely your business benefits,
Yeah.
but I can see how your customers benefit as well, which is
They love it.
amazing.
Kylie, we've had customers, no joke, for 25 years, no
Mm.
joke. And
Yeah.
on average, I reckon we've got our retention of customers is probably about 15, 20 years.
Mm.
So that's why I said we've raised a group of evangelists who talk about Mode Media every week.
Mm.
Just this morning, I was at a breakfast and I get a phone call from one of my clients, and he said, "Chris, we've given your number to a major home builder who's just been stuffed up by somebody else. They're calling you." Within half an hour, the guy called me and said, "Mate, these guys gave me a number. When can I see you? How can I
Yeah.
do this business with you?" And to me, that's an honor, but I think it's also a reward for hard work, right?
100%, a
So
hundred
hard to
percent.
show up every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
We show up every
exactly.
day, but it's hard to
Yeah.
show up every day.
Yeah.
And that's what I say to my guys every time we meet on a Monday. I talk about these wins, and it's because not because of me, it's because of what we've done over the
Mm.
25 years. Yeah. Some businesses have been in business for 12 months, right? And 5 years and 10 years. And the principle stays the same.
Mm.
For me, old school never dies. And old school means, we care about people, we're honest, we deliver, and we do what we say we're going to do. We do a little bit more, and we make sure that we're unforgettable in a good way.
Yeah. And it's so easy to do, but yet so actually I'm going to take that back. I actually don't think it's easy to do. I think
Yeah,
it's an easy idea.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's hard to do and so many people don't do it. And yeah,
yeah,
I will take that back. 'Cause I was going to say it's easy to do, but I actually don't think it is. But not
yeah,
many people. It's easy to I think my reframe on that would be it's easy to say that you do it.
sure,
Not
sure.
many people actually
Yeah,
do.
you're
So
right. You're
I
right.
don't want to give too many secrets away for our event. But if someone was thinking about attending the event,
Yeah,
what would maybe be like one or two things you would say to them around what they're going to walk away
yeah.
with from your session?
Love that. I'm super excited, and I think you'll see me on the night. I'm a pretty crazy guy, right? So I love having fun. I'm a bit of a larrikin. I like to have a laugh, and one of the things I want to give people is, above all things, I want to give them hope.
Yeah.
I think what's happening now is it's unprecedented. Like you look at, obviously since COVID, things have changed, right?
Mm.
So what I've learned over, and I've been in business for 35 years, 35, 37 years. I started when I was about 7 years old. So work out the math. Just joking. But I've learned how to run business. I've got a commercial mindset.
Mm.
Yes, we run a branding agency, but my several businesses, I don't just have this business, I have several businesses. What I'm willing to do on the night is give our audience a bit of a playbook
Mm.
on what to do in business, how to do things when it gets hard, how to do things when it's easy, but how to perform when things are hard, and especially around leadership and making sure that we as leaders help our team stay positive and stay in tune with what's going on.
Mm.
Business is very hard.
Mm.
Business is not easy. It's the hardest it's ever been. I actually don't mind that, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're at the forefront of your industry, and this is what I want to challenge us on the night, if you're at the forefront of your industry and you're ready to go and you're ready every time, you will win. You will
Mm.
take the prize.
Yeah.
And by the same token, if you're not willing to put the effort in, and I'm sure your audience will want to put effort in because
Mm.
otherwise they're not going to come to this event, right?
Yeah.
And they're go-getters and they want to improve on their business. So I'll be talking about branding, effective branding, how to market in a congested market,
Yeah.
but most importantly, how to measure success in business.
Mm.
For me, one of the biggest things is what you don't manage, what you don't measure, you can't manage.
Mm.
So I'm really big on measurement, and I'm making sure that if I'm measuring something, I can then manage that. Um, yeah, and it's cool. But what I love saying to people is this: is I'm not highly intellectual. I'm a little bit dyslexic, and I have ADHD. But
Yeah.
what I have is simple principles that are going to help these guys
Yeah.
get to. We've got now 7 different businesses that are all successful,
Mm.
and I want to share some really cool things that have worked for us. So I
Yeah.
hope that helps you guys. But I look
No, it
forward to
will be
seeing.
amazing. And every time I talk to you, two things happen. One is I learn something, and I
Yeah,
also leave very inspired and motivated and feeling really good. So
yeah,
I know that, like, and we've had, yeah, we've had several interactions over a period of time now, and
yeah,
it's been
yeah,
consistent. So when we were talking about you coming to the event, that was the thing. I was like, I'd love, and I know absolutely that's what's going to happen. These guys are going to
yeah,
learn something, but they're also going to walk away really inspired and really
yeah.
motivated and in a really great space.
Oh,
We're really looking forward to having you. Is there anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
no, I just want. I'm actually looking forward to this intimate group.
Yeah,
I hope we get 300 people there. But I
yeah,
think it doesn't matter how small or how large. But I
yeah,
love intimate groups. I've spoken on stages of 5,000 plus.
yeah.
I get to speak all around the place. So I'm really, really looking forward to the intimate session before, and obviously the session that we'll have. And I'll be hanging around as well. So I don't need to
Yeah.
go anywhere. So if there's anyone wants to hang out, have a chat, and have a coffee or something, I'm more
Mm.
than happy to make myself available. Guys, I look forward to seeing you up there in Brisbane. Bring your notepads. I'll be sure to give you some tips that you're going to work with, and I look
And I
forward
was
to
going to
all
say,
the
Chris,
best.
you need to bring your jacket because it's a bit chilly here. But I think being from Sydney, you'll be just fine.
It's
So
cold, yeah. It's been freezing here as well, but I was hoping there was some sunshine up there in North Queensland.
well, we'll see what we can do. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you
Please
then.
organise it. I look forward to it,
Bye.
guys. Cheers. See you then.